some shout outs, and a few things I find helpful on the bench. It's What Did You Buy Wednesday. Welcome to the Model Room. First up, some shout outs. This one is from Joe over at Big Sky Model Shop. Joe, thank you very much. I appreciate the cards. I appreciate your kind words. And this is very nice. This has got a beautiful scene from Montana. It's been a long time since I've been out in Montana. Kind of miss it. But this is really nice. It's got terrific models on it. And I appreciate all of them. And then you've got this little, I don't know if you call this a business card or not, but it is a small card with some different models on it and a different scene from Montana. So thanks very much, Joe. I really like them. Next up, we've got a card from Manny, Manny's Scale Modeling. And what I like about this, I'm a street rod guy. This is a really nice street rod here. I'd love to see that in person. Also a terrific Cobra. And I guess is this a Duster? I think it is. It's got those Mopar wheels on it. So again, Manny, thank you for your support. Thanks for the kind words. He also included a business card, Alumitech aluminum parts, MannyScaleModeling.com. Go check it out. Got that street rod on there again. I like that, man. I hope we'll see you over at NL East in just, a month or so. It's getting close. Thank you. And finally, from Justin, way down in Texas. This is jhartmodelworks@gmail.com. And I watch those videos quite a lot. Justin's a really great modeler. Well, they all are. And he really pays attention to detail. There's stuff in there you may not even see when you look at the model, but he puts it in because that's the way he is. And he's a great modeler. Justin, thank you also for the kind words. And I hope you're feeling well. Get better, buddy. All right, first up for What Did You Buy? This is called Color Coral Universal Dust Cleaner. You've seen these for cars. It's for cleaning the interior of your car. If you notice, the new mat is getting a little dirty. I didn't yet clean it up because I wanted to show you this. It's almost like Play-Doh or Jello or something. It's silicone. Smells real nice, but putting it down and rolling around like this on the bench is going to get all those little schmutzies up. And, but just don't get them on your toothpicks. But it will get in little tiny places as well. And it does a great job. You can wash this. Being silicone, you might think it has a little bit of a slimy feel to it. It really doesn't leave any residue. And I've used it now a couple of times. And it does a pretty great job, very quick. So that's something that I'm glad I have now on the bench. This is a spot sanding pen. If you've worked on cars, you may have seen this before. It's got almost sort of fibers on the end. And as you run them across the surface, they kind of scratch out that surface. They ablate as they work. And then if they go down too far, you can turn this and extend it. You can also buy additional refills for this. I have had it for a while, and then I used it on this because there was some logos here facing outward, and I wanted to chisel them off. I needed to smooth it out or sand it down a little bit. So I grabbed this. It works great. It really takes that stuff off. You wouldn't think with these little fibers that it would do it, but it does. So I find this to be useful in certain circumstances, and this was one of them. Joe did What Did You Buy Wednesday, I think last week, and he said, it doesn't have to be something that we bought yesterday. Everybody's got a rotary tool. This one from Tack Life is just a nice little, very light, cordless, rechargeable 3-speed rotary tool. And it's just nice. I have 2 corded rotary tools, which I would have given my eye teeth for when I was a kid, but as an adult, I find them indispensable. And I keep a cutter in one and a grinding wheel in the other. This one has a little grinding drum on it, which I find very useful. And I use it a lot here on the bench. but it holds a charge for a long time. I got this actually several years ago at GSL. I bought it from Art Lasky. I'm sure many of you know Art. He's a well-known California modeler, good guy. And he was vending that day, and I saw this and I thought, yeah, I really want to have this just as a supplement to my other rotary tools. And I find I use it a lot. I will put links down below for all this stuff, but this is something you might want to think about. Here's what it came with. There are a number of grinding tools in here, some more of those drums, kind of a brush that can spin, a bunch of little things. I have a lot of Dremel type of attachments for these things, but this is just a nice little compact thing, and of course comes with a cord for recharging. Useful tool. And this is a tool from Micromark. It's a punch set. It comes in different sizes, and what you do is you take one of these little pegs and you put something in here and drive this through, and it punches it out, and then you've got a perfectly round object. I have this engine for the rat rod that I'm working on. I want to top this carburetor with something, and I thought I'd use just a piece of aluminum, kind of rat it up, but I can't just have an open tube over the carburetor. It needs an air cleaner filter or something. So what I thought I'd do is take some of this mesh from Model Car Garage and then punch out a disc, and I can put it inside of that tube. So I want something that's about that size. That would be the biggest one on here, and these things come apart, and you can put your object in here, and you put this on top. And let me set it up, and I'll show you how it works. So as you can see, I've put a piece of mesh in between the plexiglass and the steel on the bottom. The peg goes on top, and all I have to do is whack it. I got an old hammer from the basement. I have a small hammer here in the hobby room, but it's not heavy enough for this. So I'm going to give it a whack off camera because it makes a lot of noise and it kind of shakes things up. But I'll show you after I open this up. Okay, so here's the disc. As you can see, it came out very nicely, and it's pretty flat, didn't warp or anything. Here's the piece it came from. A good hole in there, just right, and the tool itself is just fine. So that's it, link below. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed and everyone who is thinking about subscribing. We'll see you next time.